Hello everybody, hope you're all doing well. Just wanted to say, and I know I start a lot of these videos with thanks, but I just can't give enough appreciation to all of the donations that we've had and the success that we had from the Resident Evil 0 Lucky Dip stream on Friday, which honestly was one of the most fun live stream experiences I've ever had. I was definitely concerned at the start of it when I drew out pretty much no weapons to begin with, but somehow we conquered it, we battled through, and thanks to your support and you being there by my side, it made for a very, very enjoyable stream, and we raised £663 in just 6 hours. Never made that amount of money in my life before, which is crazy, but yeah, thank you very much for that. But now we look forward to the next live stream, which you guys voted for this weekend, and the next one, for the first time, will not be a Resident Evil game, will actually be entering the world of Dino Crisis, which couldn't be any more relevant with the director being Shinji Mikami, who directed the very first Resident Evil 1 Remake and Resident Evil 4. So it couldn't be a more suited game for me to go and try outside of the series. So originally we had set the date for that for Friday the 29th of May. But we're actually going to postpone that for 1 week. It will be shown a week later than that. And that's because Nathan, for the first time, will be doing his own solo Resident Evil live stream. So now we're going to cut over to Nathan, who's going to explain more.
First of all, I'd like to say a massive thank you for all your donations and support we've been receiving. There have been some really big figures thrown around and it's really amazing to see. And thank you very much for all of your support. I'd like to say that I'm going to be doing a live stream myself on the 29th of May, which is a Friday. I'll be playing Resident Evil Remake. I'll be doing normal mode, but then with a coin flip for character choice, and then I've made up a little Wheel of Fortune to see what sort of weapons I get. Could be quite interesting because it could go a bit like what Luke had and not have any at all. With fingers crossed I won't. Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see because I haven't played it in probably longer than 9 years. This is the first time I've done a live stream from mine, so there could be technical difficulties, including a little child running around. If there is, I do apologise, but I just have to try and keep them to a minimum, and that's why I'll be starting a bit later. Anyway, look forward to seeing you. Updates later.
So super exciting stuff there. So Nathan will be doing his very first solo live stream just for you guys. So really excited for that. But don't forget, Dino Crisis will be shifted to the week afterwards. So that'll be on the weekend where the original Resident Evil challenge would be. So I think that's Friday, the 5th of June. And speaking of the original challenge, we're going to continue on voting for the stipulations that we're going to be taking part in the challenge of. And so the next one we're voting for is one of my games, and that is the original Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. So we've got 4 stipulations to vote for this one, and the first 3 are fight every Nemesis stipulation, so listen carefully. Very first one is a Lucky Dip challenge. So that'll be like the Resident Evil 0 one, where live during the challenge I'll have a couple of different cups and I'll put out different health and weapon stipulations. So a lot of it will be spontaneous, but that's option 1. Option 2 will be one I've never tried before. That's fight every Nemesis, handguns only. Option number 3 is all of the weapons, but no gunpowder, which actually is a lot harder than it sounds when you consider how much of the ammo is from the gunpowder. So that's option 3. And option 4 that was suggested by Stuart Gowdy this afternoon is a classic Resident Evil Challenge 1 from about season 3. And that's not fighting every Nemesis, but that will be easy mode and knife only. So you've got 4 quite different options there. You've got 48 hours, so the voting closes on Thursday's watch along. And this Thursday, we will be watching along the Resident Evil and Naughty Dog challenge that I did with Matt from about 9 years ago. So yeah, we're looking forward to a couple of streams coming up in the next couple of weeks. So Nathan's first solo one next week, and then we've got the Dino Crisis one the week after that. And we're also trying to get Izzy's live streams going as well. So she's going to hopefully be trying to do some other games outside of the main Resident Evil series, like Daymare and Outlast. So yeah, hopefully once we've got it all up and running, we should have a lot more content coming. So yeah, make sure you stay tuned for the watch along on Thursday and live streams on the next couple of weeks. See you there.
Resident Evil Challenger.